If you have a business or any kind of brand, now is the time to be creating content. Most people just don't realize how much modern algorithms and AI have changed the strategy for content creation. So I want to explain why I think we've just entered the golden age of content creation and how to do it effectively. It's honestly so easy right now, and that's not going to last forever. So 5 years ago, if you wanted to create content to get more visibility for your brand or business, there were really only two options. You either needed a large following, and then you could post to whatever channel you have that following on, and the algorithm would show your posts to your following. Or you needed to rank at the top of Google for one of the few competitive terms people searched for in your industry. You could also, of course, run ads, but I'm just talking about organic content for now. Today, we're in a much different world. Algorithms on social media sites and video sites like TikTok and YouTube really don't care about your following. Even accounts with no followings can get millions of views if they create the right content. The only significant advantage you get from having a following now is clout. You look more legitimate if anyone is looking at your profile. And views isn't even quite the right metric to be tracking. Ultimately, what you want are customers. The fundamental shift we've seen in the last 5 years is that the algorithms have become very good at showing your video to the right audience. You don't need millions of views. You don't even need thousands of views. My first 30 videos got 200 to 500 views each. Today, my typical video gets about 2,500 views. But most of those 2,500 people are my ideal customer. As a result, we've been able to scale the agency as fast as we want to and be very picky about the clients that we take on. And the other reason it's a good time to create content is that large language models are changing the way that people search. In fact, pretty soon, I believe Google will replace their traditional search results with an AI response, and then people won't be really searching at all. They'll be having conversations with large language models, and the large language models will be doing the searching. And these large language models search very differently than humans do. Because they have so much context from the user, they search for hyper-specific long-tail terms. Terms that contain information about the user's demographic, their use case, their location. And because historically, all your competitors have been fighting over a few hyper-competitive short terms, in most cases, there's not even any content online targeting these hyper-specific terms. So if you're able to create content that targets specific demographics, if you can share case studies showing how you helped a very specific person solve a very specific problem, in many cases, that will be the only piece of content online that actually addresses this hyper-specific search. Now, is it going to get a lot of views? No, it might get 1 view a month. But to that one person, it's going to be exactly what they were looking for. The thing is, your competitors are afraid to make videos, and your competitors are afraid to run experiments like this, which is why it's so easy right now. Eventually, people will catch on and there will be more competition, but I do think there's going to be a major first mover's advantage. If you can start being recommended by the AI and algorithms now, then when people are creating content next year, they're going to use those same AI models, which means you'll naturally be recommended in their content. 2026 is the time to create content.